Thank you. Welcome to the latest show ever. The show that's so late it's early. I'm your host, Mr. Mask, and we have a very special show for you this evening. But, as per usual, I would like to take a quick moment to thank our sponsors for tonight's episode. Tom Nook and Kabuki's Mask Shack. We got you covered. Anyways, it's the moment we've all been waiting for. Introducing our guest this evening. He puts the mug in smug. Let's give a warm island welcome to Kabuki!
Yes! How exciting to finally be selected for this show. Always a pleasure to see an old customer. How's that mask of yours holding up?
Well, still snug as a bug.
Good. Say no more. The new persona you've taken up is quite charming, I must say. But was it really worth the price of admission?
Well, nobody knew who I was before I put on a mask, and now I'm a famous late-night talk show host. Frankly, I'd say it's really starting to grow on me.
You have yet to meet with a terrible fate, and I see that your overall sense of style remained intact. Well done.
Moving right along, what made you want to become a mask salesman? It's more or less a niche market, wouldn't you say? Given the popularity of turnips, fishing, etc.
I was raised to fear happiness, you see. I come from a dark place. So I created my mask shop to give the good villagers something else to hide behind, other than their cutesy exteriors and quirky catchphrases.
Wow, that's pretty dark.
How many bells would it take to fix this ugly mug? Oh, my dear Coco. Masks are not about fixing oneself. They're about elevating oneself. Becoming something more. All right. I'll go see what I can dig up then and get back to you. So, Mr. Mask, I saw your last video, which I would describe as more of a cry for help than a video. I have a joke for you. If you don't mind.
Oh yeah? I love a good joke.
Shit. You're hosting the wrong show then. Why do scuba divers fall backwards into the water when diving out of a boat?
I'm not really quite sure. Why?
Because if they fell forward, then they'd fall into the boat.
Oh dear. Well, okay. I didn't expect that from you.
I guess you could say I like to keep things light.
So tell me, Kabuki, what kind of fruit grow on the trees in the southern hemisphere? Is it pears? I've never been.
I don't like pears. If I was stranded on a deserted island with nothing but pears, I would rather eat myself. What type of marsupial discovers a pristine island and then decides to cover it fully with pear trees? I'm gonna hunt this guy down and then drown him in pear juice. Who is this guy?
Well, for starters, there is no guy. I believe that was a hypothetical situation that you came up with just now. So I think technically that guy is you.
Oh, I suppose you are correct, Mr. Mask. In that case, there are mostly cherries and the occasional peach. Only human villagers care about that stuff anyways.
Fair point. Well, what's on the horizon? Any big plans for summer?
Isn't this the part where you skip to the Wheel of Death and act like anything we just said mattered?
That's crazy, Kabuki.
But you're right! It's time for the Wheel of Death. Let's spin that wheel. Looks like Kabuki's mask sales are gonna be pretty dead for a while. There will always be more masks, Coco. Life is but a masquerade, after all.
And that's our episode, Island Folk. I want to say a quick thanks to my guest, Kabuki, for being on the show tonight, my co-host, Coco, and of course, the ever-present Tom Nook, for your continuous stream of zero-interest bell debt. This has been the latest show ever, the show that's so late it's early. Thanks for sticking with us. Stay tuned for next week's episode with a brand new guest. Good night.